spot. Here we go. Alright, so this is interesting. I got almost 40 I-rating for this race. There was one moment where I really need to see what happened because I might have taken someone out. We'll see what that looks like. Hopefully recording's fine. Alright, remember what the buttons are here. Okay. There's the start. I don't remember the start at this point. Let's see what happens. I also... Oh yeah, I did not intend to or want to get on the inside of that guy. I think I avoided it. It would not have been right for me to go down the inside of him. I just wasn't there. Which means... I have a look left button, yeah? Yeah, that means that the other white car was totally inside of, and I tried to give 10 room, which I managed to do. I should have been in first gear here. So I'm clear left. And now I'm just thinking, make the corner, make the corner, make the corner, and I'm like, oh no! So, oh, that was mayhem. Which was sort of my fault, but not specifically my fault. Fire chase. How bad was this? I don't actually know. I touched the grass and therefore I spun on cold tires. Oof. Well, they spun because I spun. Not my fault exactly. So now I'm in a bad spot having spun, and I'm just like, well, let's not follow that mistake with another mistake. So let's play it safe for a few corners. Okay, so this is going to be boring for a lap or two while I regain confidence after that terrible spin. And I don't even know if there's... Oh, so I don't know what happened to him. Let's find out real quick. If I go... here? There? I don't understand what happened. Oh, he spun. Okay, well, do that for him, I guess. Alright. So now I have someone who was pretty far ahead of me, who's now behind me. Back to being boring for a few laps, I think. I broke early there intentionally. It was a very boring turn one. I don't actually... I would not have made the decision to do that again, and I was thinking about it in hindsight, having just broken that early. It would cost me half a second. I was like, why did I just give up half a second for no reason? And I'm clearly gaining on the guy in front of me now. So I'm like, alright, I guess this guy's got to get past. Mr. Apex. I promise this race gets exciting. I wish I knew how to display my, like, current position. Oh, it says I'm in ninth down there. Okay, so what happened to him? Oh, did they tangle two in front? Looks like it. Oh, he just drove into him. Okay, well, too bad for him. And I'm like, oh, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Broke right on the line, almost touched the apex, stayed on the curb. It's worth noting that my personal best lap time was the last lap of this race. I'll note that in advance for, you know, all two of my viewers. How does this look behind? Okay, so the yellow guy who was way ahead of me, he spawned earlier, and then the guy who just went off. So I've got two guys behind me who probably deserve to be ahead of me. Oops. At least I'm consistent. Yeah, I felt dumb about that one too. Because clearly I botched that corner because the guy in front of me botched it and I was following him rather than driving my line. Not sure how I missed by that much. So there's a guy off the track again. So I get another one who just drove off in front of me. And then this is getting really close here. I'm like, well, and he sees me on the inside and he just let me through basically. Which wasn't the worst decision by him, considering I had just made up so much time. Did he lose all the spots? Which allowed the 11 to close up a lot, and... Okay, so he came through, and the yellow car that is hanging up back there is being held up right now. If I click on entries, does it show me quality times? No, I wish it did. I wish that screen was full. Okay, this is where it gets exciting, because now I'm in trouble. And it's a little unclear whether he's completed the pass yet or not. He's still on the inside, he hasn't moved back. I might have just taken him out there. Was I entitled to turn in yet? That's my line to turn in on. Should he have space? And could he be further left, or did I just knock him out? Yeah, I think I just ran into him. I think that one's all me. Great, turn in. Oh, okay. So, in chase view, it looks totally different. It looks, from the cockpit here, to me, like I'm giving him 2 car widths at the apex, and I have to turn in. Like, I have to head over this way, or I'm not going to make a corner. And I still looks to me like I've got space. Yeah, man, this looks good to me still in car. But yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand the graphics engine yet. It looked to me like we have space from cockpit view. But we're touching right now. That's a problem. Uh-oh. Did I get bumped by the yellow car? If this counted as a collision and knocked me into him, that'd be different, but I don't think that's what happened. Yeah, I needed to stay slightly further right. Man, that's close though. Why would me touching his rear right cause him to spin in? Is he giving a lot of left steering input? Is that what's happening? So confused. I don't really understand. I don't feel like, oh, well. I guess I understand from his perspective, it totally felt like I hit him and knocked him out of that corner. Which clearly is ultimately what happened. Well, that's too bad, I guess. Yeah, I think it moved left further than I wanted it to. Man, it like really moved left on me. Because if you look at my steering input, I wasn't even turning right when I hit him. I don't know. It's all very quick. Oh, what happened to the poor yellow car? Or is that the one who just... Oh man, there was mayhem behind me. Oh, I didn't realize it. Well, that was bad. I took them both out. My bad. I didn't realize I hit the yellow car and knocked him out of the race. Yeah, they would both be pretty right to be upset with me there. I don't... Looking at my steering input, though, it doesn't look like I tried to move that hard left. But I do certainly think I was thinking, gotta make this corner, gotta make this corner. I'm in 7th. Does it show me splits? Best, optimal, overall, session. It's not very helpful or useful or interesting. Yeah, I started to really get turn 1. Turning in a little later, staying a little closer to the inside, getting a much better run out of it. So last lap was 18.9, and that included that massive off-track and collision and all that mess. So that one... Oh, we're all the way up here. So yeah, I got a lot faster after that. Clearly. I think the only thing interesting here is that I was pretty constantly watching the car behind me. I think it's boring through the end of this until the last lap, basically when I ran the 16.7. Yeah, I think that's probably all that's particularly interesting. Oh, hey. Another freebie. I guess boring except for the fact that I was in 7th and I wound up in 5th. Because I thought I finished 5th. I sworn I finished 5th. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now it's sorted by finish. Where's it tell me what lap we're on? Last was a 17.9. So we're here. Okay. So this was a good lap. And then I gave up 3/10 on the following lap. And I felt that, and I was like, all right. And I got a white flag, so I was like, all right, I gotta run a legit lap if I want this. Last lap was a 17.1. Cool. So they lost a little bit of time there. Eek. Man, that yellow car is still back there. Yep, my draft broke. Last lap was 17.4. Okay, so this is white flag lap. And I'm confident at this point that I know that the guy behind me is right behind me. Touch the curb, full on the gas. A little bit in the gravel. Oh, and I'm watching. Yeah, I think even though I botched that corner, yeah, there's just no way he could get by me there. I was like, well, if I'm gonna botch it, I might as well be sure I hold the position and get a good run out of here. And I know that as long as I nail this corner, I'm holding 5th. Alright, well, that was too bad. I clearly moved left there when I shouldn't have. It's too bad. Knocked them pretty hard. Oops. Well, I got SR, even though I took 2 people out. That's kind of what sucks about iRacing. But that was fun.